T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Own it, own it, own it, Kong. I own it. It did.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet.
That is right. On the planet, you guys. I am here, senior writer and host Nickie Booshie. Now, I will be joined with some of the guests, some of the hosts a little later. But of course, you guys, this is Turnbuckle Glam. I am so excited to be here with you. Now, we were supposed to go live yesterday and talk about all the looks of the week, but that didn't happen. You know, things get crazy around the holiday weekend and stuff. So we are here live now, and I am so excited for Turnbuckle Glam this week. We have not that many looks, but we have some very fun looks, and I'm just super excited. Hopefully you guys are following along. Of course, we are live first and exclusively on Twitch. So make sure you're following us on WW Talk Pod on Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook as well. But, you know, let's just get right on to the looks. Of course, we have 5 categories. Our first category this week is going to be, of course, Gear of the Week. Now, surprisingly enough, not a lot of people posted, but we still got some very cute looks. We're going to go to the WWE, especially NXT first with this look. Tiffany Stratton. I don't want to say her last name wrong, but if you are in the comments, make sure you are commenting and tell me what you think about this gear. I personally loved it. I thought it was very different, kind of a play on cosplay a little bit, but I liked it. And then we also had, of course, the WWE Women's Raw Champion giving us a red and blue look. This look really goes crazy with her championship. Like, I really love the boots. I really love everything about this look, honestly. And it was something I actually missed and didn't even see that she posted, but I really liked it. And then got gear because we're also using another one of her photos that you'll see that later on in the show. And then we also had a nice render update from Mia Yim, who recently came back to Impact Wrestling and is wrestling under Mia Yim now, which I'm not even gonna lie, I am a little surprised that she's using that name, but that's what people know her as. So, you know, like, I don't know. I just think this render, like, I kept seeing it, and honestly, like, she looks so damn good. And it's so good to see her back. I'm curious to see what she does with her entrance and her gear, as she is a part of the Queen of the Mountain. First ever in Impact Wrestling, and it's really crazy. I just love this render. I saw this posted everywhere. Like all week, and so definitely one of my favorite looks. Love how she does like the different looks when it comes to the blues and stuff. And yeah, I just like it. So yeah, going back, we had Bianca and we had Tiffany and we also had Mia Yim for, of course, Gear of the Week, you guys. I listen, it sometimes we don't get a lot of people to post, but I am grateful for the ones who do. One of my favorite categories, of course. I mean, listen. Gym hotties. Now, I know sometimes it is hard to get into the gym every week, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And honestly, like, I commend anyone who gets in the gym week in, week out, honestly. First and foremost, we have, of course, Charlotte Flair, my favorite, the 13-time women's champion, snapping it up for us, giving us a real cute look. Um, Yeah, I love it. I feel like, of course, and we'll talk about this on the news a little later, but of course, she got married over the weekend. And listen, it's always a good time to go to the gym. Okay. Always. Like, I love it. And I think this is what we call dedication. No matter what's going on, no matter where I'm going, she's still going to find a way to work out. Someone else we also had was Jordynne Grace, giving us the big arms, big mama pump all day, every day. I really love this look on her. This orange, burnt orange is just so really, really pretty. And I love it, honestly. And then we also had a look from, of course, Raquel Gonzalez giving us some back action. Of course, showing the girls that she can take on anybody. She can take on Ronda Rousey. She can take on, you know, anybody who comes her way. And I'm, not thrilled about that match, but it is good seeing Raquel back on the screens and in Gym Hotties as well. And last but not least, we have Beth Phoenix flexing on us. Girl, you better stop playing, honey. She is looking like Beth never ages to me. Like she looks good. She looks just stacked. It looks amazing. But going back, we got Rhea, of course, Jordynne, and Charlotte for our Gym Hotties of the week. And if you're watching from home, please tell me who is your favorite Gym Hottie of the week. Of course, normally we see Rhea in this category, but we didn't get to see her this week. We actually got to see her in our next category. None other than Feeling Myself, you guys. Oof. This is one of our new categories here at Turnbuckle Glam, and it's been going off the roof, honestly. So let's just start with first and foremost, Rhea in the blue, honey. Listen, I live for the blue. Like, she's really done did a whole 180. Cause like she looks good. Like, she looks really good. Like, she looks, I don't know, just so simple, so plain. Like, I just love it, honestly. I really do. And, I hope we see more of Feeling Myself looks from Rhea, as she finds her way, back to the mold of her looks and stuff. Because now we're going to get to see a very different Rhea, I believe. I really, really, really think so. And yeah, so that was Rhea. And then we also had the 24/7's champion, one of my favorites, Dana Brooke, definitely feeling herself on the ropes, giving some turnbuckle glam too. I really, really wanted to have this look in glam, but I was like, no, she's definitely feeling myself. Can't wait to hear what some of the hosts here have to say about this look too. But yeah, overall, I love this look. Very simple. To me, Dana just never really disappoints at all. And so I love it, honestly. I really do. Moving right along, let's go to the Impact right quick. There's just something about the monitors in the back here they do something to everyone's photos. We saw the reel from Deonna Purrazzo, um, in the orange dress. Oh my God, just looking amazing. But Giselle Shaw, Alicia Edwards, definitely feeling themselves, definitely giving beauty, definitely giving just everything that I need. I mean, I honestly love it, love it, love it. Tens across the board, the stands, the two pieces. I mean, girl, they are ready. Okay, they are ready for the summer. Okay, like, and I am too. Okay, like, Giselle, with some of my hosts here, they give it to Giselle a little bit. So I'm glad she's been stepping it up lately, and we love to see it. Moving right along, we got Shotzi and Brandy Lauren giving us some good old fur. Honey, listen, wherever they at, it must be cold. Cause where I'm at is hot. And this picture makes me hot. But I love um the whole look. Everything just looks um very outlandish, I think would be my word. Definitely giving like outlandish. Definitely giving fashion forward. I don't give a damn about your damn reputation. I don't know. It's given very much, yeah, I like it. It's very simple, but very feeling myself. And the way Shotzi is posing, it's just really giving that final piece to the look. Last but not least, the AAA Rhinadale Range champion, honey, herself, Ty Valkyrie, baby. What's going on, Taya? Honey, you're definitely feeling yourself. You're definitely, 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 definitely feeling yourself, girl. Like, you're definitely feeling yourself, and I love it. It looks good. It's definitely giving exactly what the girls needed, and I love it. And that's our last look of feeling myself. And make sure you guys tell me what you think for those who are watching at home. We love it. Make sure you guys are sending us some looks as well, because we really love to see what you guys think too. Um, that was a little surprise right there. We have two more categories left, you guys. I know today's going to be a bit of a shorter show. We will be back for the news at 6 p.m. And then we'll also be back. The Salt Shakers will be back Monday Night Raw post show as well. Not a lot of looks today. And last week, however, the looks are building up for this week. So I hope to have more looks as this transpires, of course, especially after the holiday weekend and everything. But let's go on to Selfie Queens. Okay. Now, we didn't have many Queens this week, but we did have two who are typically standouts in this category. So, first off, we have none other than Kayla Braxton, looking beautiful as always, looking magnificent. Oh, I love it. And then, of course, one of my favorites, honey. Listen, the beautiful, the virtuoso herself. She ain't gonna play with you. She is not going to play with you. Okay, and I love to see it. Honestly, Kayla, and Deanna both give up very, very good selfies. Their selfie game is immaculate. Honestly, it really is. Yeah, and honestly, I could go back and listen back and forth all day. They look great, and we love to see it, honestly. And those are our selfie queens for the week. You guys, make sure you are sending us all of your looks as well. And you guys, I know, like I said, it was a real quick show today. I'm hoping some of my guests, some of my hosts pop in as we go into, other things that we have going on as well. But don't forget, you guys, Turnbuckle Glam is normally on Sundays. We just, had a little mix up with everything. So we came and brought you some of the looks. Very short show, short edition of Turnbuckle Glam, but we are here, of course, as we are always. We love having the energy that we get. And especially with you guys in the comments showing us love and everything. We really appreciate it. We're going to be doing way more with Turnbuckle Glam as well as the months and weeks go along. So be on the lookout for some new stuff that we'll be doing. And of course, our very own Al was actually at AEW last night and over the weekend for Las Vegas. So we'll be showing you some of her pictures during the news at 6 o'clock. So make sure you check that out. But last but not least, you guys, listen, why are we here? Y'all know Turnbuckle Glam is all about the glam, you know? Like, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's Turnbuckle Glam. So what's Turnbuckle Glam without glam? Like, just makes sense. And of course, we always have some lovely photos from our AEW Glam team. Love to see it. Sunny, Kiss, of course, who will be featured next month for Pride Month. Only a day away. Well, 2 days away, really, for Pride Month. Of course, we've been celebrating Asian Pacific Islander Heritage Month for the month of May. And now we'll be celebrating Pride Month, which I am just really super excited to be a part of, honestly. And yeah, this is the glam look from Sunny Kiss. Going to WWE for a little bit. We also had Wendy giving us some glam. This makeup is everything. Loved the look. Loved everything about it, honestly. And yeah, it was a very glam look to me. And I wanted to make sure that she was featured in this category. Not feeling myself, because I just felt like she was giving more glam than anything, especially with the hair and everything, too. And then we also stand with NXT a little bit. Lash Legend giving us some glam this week. Love to see it. The back pose and everything. I'm just really, really excited about it. And yeah, I love some glam from Lash Legend. Lash Legend definitely, she posts up all the time. So we love to see it. And then our last glam look of this week, of course, is Samantha, giving us some just natural glam, a very natural look. Just honestly, Samantha just does no wrong in my eyes, honestly. And I love it. Okay. Like, I think she looks immaculate, honestly. She does. She really does. And yeah, those are all of our looks, you guys. Not a lot. I know, like I said, it's a bit of a short show today. For the next couple minutes, I'm just gonna give you guys like pretty much a rundown of everything that we have, going on. Of course, don't forget, tonight, 6 p.m. Central Time, we will have the news. And then, of course, join us back for Monday Night Raw. We will be here for the post show. I'm very excited about that because there's so much going on with Monday Night Raw. And we really it's been better, to be honest. Monday Night Raw has definitely been more entertaining than normal. So for me, it's been a little like, oh my God, like I'm actually excited to see what's going on. But yeah, and then of course, Tuesdays we don't have any shows coming on, but make sure you check out the page. We might be live. I'm showing some very old interviews, but just if you don't have anything to do, just watch some of our old shows. Of course, we did the post show last night for Double or Nothing, which was crazy, all the chaos that happened with that. So make sure you check that out because that is uploaded. The Dynamite Dolls will be here on Wednesday to, give their opinion and what they think of everything that happened with Double or Nothing. And of course, all of the aftermath that happens with Double or Nothing on Wednesday for Dynamite, which is I don't really know what to say. I know that there's a few things that have been updated, a few things that we'll talk about, what Jay talked about last night after the show. But I'm curious to see who's going to be that next opponent for Thunder Rosa. And then where does this leave Serena Deeb, building her legacy and building her career. And then also with the appearance of Athena, which, excuse me, we will talk about on the news at 6 p.m., you guys. And then, of course, on Thursdays, this Thursday will be a very, 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 very loaded show. You will have your first show is the news, I believe, with TK and Santana. And then you have the NXT recap, along with the NXT UK recap. And then Thursday night, of course, it's the second week. So you know what that means. Creep Squad edition. Thursday night with Lovely and Faye Jackson, which is, if you missed out on the first one, you are in for a treat on Thursday. Let me just tell you. And then after all that, you still have one more show with the Salt Shakers. We'll be breaking down Impact Wrestling, the best Impact Wrestling post show on the planet, on the number one women's wrestling show on the planet, of course. Along, of course, with the Salt Shakers Thursday night, we'll be doing that. And then on Friday, of course, we'll have the AEW Rampage and then SmackDown breakdown as well. And then don't forget, on Saturdays now we have All Things Indies, where they break down all of the indie promotions, all of the things that's been going on. They did have their first show on Saturday, so make sure you go back and look at that. That's available here on Twitch and then also on YouTube as well. And then come back on Sunday, of course. Now this week we have some more post shows. Of course, we have NXT in Your House. That will be Saturday. And then Hell in a Cell post show is on Sunday. So you'll be having 2 shows on Saturday, All Things Indies. And then, of course, the post show for NXT in Your House. And then you will come back on Sunday and we'll have Turnbuckle Glam once again. And then we will do the post show for Hell in a Cell. Okay, so make sure you are here. Of course, like I said, we'll be doing Pride Month as well. So we'll be having some very amazing panelists, some amazing panels, and talk about, just how it feels to be, prideful in the wrestling community. And I'm extremely, extremely, extremely excited for that, you guys. A very short show today, you guys. But I'm glad you tuned in and I'm glad you watched. And for those that are catching it a little later, thank you for coming back and watching our updated video of Turnbuckle Glam for this week, of course. You know where to catch me, you guys. I'm always here on Women's Wrestling Talk. Of course, the number one women's wrestling show on the planet, you guys. We will be back tonight. Until then, make sure you follow us. Don't forget, okay? And again, in case you didn't hear me the first time, the number one women's wrestling show on the planet.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the number one women's wrestling show on the planet. Women's Wrestling Talk, the number one women's wrestling show on the planet.